Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shani, hi! Today is day 3 of the Positivity Challenge. If you don't know what the crap that is, then you're missing out. Today is day 3 and the theme for today is to see positive in every situation. And the challenge is to name 5 good things that happened to you in the past week or month. So I narrowed it down to my top 5. Number 1 is my miscarriage / pregnancy scare. Number 1 is my miscarriage / pregnancy scare. We're not sure which one it was, but anyway, I made a whole video about it, and I will leave the video for that in the link for the video. I will leave the link to that video in the description below, and you can go check it out if you missed it. But basically, to sum up, I was terrified of having children. I had decided a little while ago that I just shouldn't do it because I didn't want to harm them, and I didn't want them to feel. I didn't feel I could do it in any way, physically, spiritual, financially, mentally, anything. Like, I just couldn't do it, and so I decided not to. And then we had a pregnancy scare, and I think it might have been a miscarriage actually. And through that process, we kind of I learned through that process that I actually do still want to have children, and I still want to bring them here. And I even sort of am starting to believe again that maybe I can someday. So that was a really good experience, and that's a good example because it started out like seeing the positivity in every situation. Like, that was such a scary and hard situation for me, but what came out of it was really beautiful and really wonderful. So okay, number 2, I also made a video about this, and I'll put it in the comments below if you want to go blah, blah, blah. I had a cutting relapse. I hadn't cut for a long time before this relapse happened, but what is cool about it, what the positive part of it is that for the first time ever in my whole life, or as long as I've been cutting, so since I was 13, so the first time in 18 years, I was able to stop literally mid-cut and be like, first of all, what the hell am I doing? And second of all, you have a buttload of people out there, 10,000 to be exact, maybe even more now, and you have the most wonderful, loving husband, you have the most wonderful family, you have so many good friends, you have so many people who would listen to you. What the hell are you doing cutting your leg? And that, my friends, has never happened to me before, ever. I will finish cutting until I feel like I want to be done, but I was not done. I didn't want to be done, but those thoughts came in my head, and it's almost like my brain is starting to have a new ingrained rule. Like, my brain already had rules before in my head. This makes no sense, but I'll try. My brain had no rules, but like, because it would be like, okay, well, if you're going to cut, then you have to have a reason for it, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have to deserve it. But if I don't, this is the first time that I cut where I felt like I had so much reason to not do it anymore because my mind is actually changing. My mind is actually freaking changing. It's being more positive. It's looking forward to things. It's looking at the positivity in every situation. My mind is changing, and that is the best gift I could have, because we all know that we are not going to get better unless we do it ourselves, unless we decide, unless we want it hard enough to do exactly what we need to do. Okay, the third positivity situation that has happened in the last month is that I hit 10,000 subscribers. Yay! This is such a huge deal for me because I think I've said this once or twice, I don't know, I'm sorry, but I told Danny when I very first started this channel, I was like, can you imagine one day me getting 1,000 subscribers? He's like, I can't imagine. I'm like, I can't, 1,000 people knowing who I am and watching me every week and blah, blah, blah. Like, I was floored when I hit 1,000. But before I even started this, I told Danny, I'm like, I think it would be really cool. My biggest number goal on YouTube that I felt I could handle, that was enough, but not too much, but enough to, like, you know, have a good following of people to keep me going and stuff, was 10,000 people. Like, I was like, if I ever hit 10,000 subscribers, that's like my goal as far as what I want to hit on YouTube. And now that I've reached it, of course I want to go higher, because let's be real, I want my message spread as far as possible. But anyway, so when I hit 10,000, it was like, the fourth positive thing that's happened to me in the last month is that I've been getting a lot of shout out videos and articles written about me. I posted one of the articles on my Facebook page. It was from like the dailymail.com or something, like a really big website. And I was like, what? There's an article about me on the internet? What the crap? So like we read it and I freaked out and I posted on Facebook. It just is really, really neat to see that. And I've even gotten some offers from some more people that I have not responded to yet, and so I don't want to tell you yet because I haven't responded, but there are a few people out there who work for pretty big newspaper companies and internet companies that want to interview me and do feature stories on me and talk about my eating disorder, talk about how to help young girls, like all that stuff. And that is so freaking cool. And then I also have been getting a lot of shout outs from some of my friends on YouTube. My friend Tommy from Tommy's Recovery Journal, who I just adore. My friend Emily Vegan Flower, who I adore. Nancy Negative, she's so cute. Go check out her channel. I have not even talked about her yet, I don't think, on video, but she follows me and she gave me a shout out, and I didn't know she was gonna do it. I was just watching one of her videos and all of a sudden it turned out into a shout out to me, and I'm like, that's so cool when that happens. That just made my day. So anyway, and then the fifth and biggest wonderful thing that has happened to me in the last month is my dad being baptized / my forgiving him / singing for him. That day was, well, that day was hard because my grandpa had died and his funeral was that day as well. But after the funeral, after we actually went to the baptism, and I switched gears, you know, it ended up being just like the most freeing and wonderful day that I've had in a long time. And like I felt like this huge piece of my heart that had been broken for so long. This sounds so cheesy, but it's true. It really felt like that piece of my heart that's been broken or missing or damaged for so long just was like repaired. And it's because I chose to forgive my dad. It's because I chose to go there and sing for him and to talk to him and watch him be baptized, which was very wonderful for me, to be baptized back into our church. It just was a really, really wonderful and touching day, and I wasn't expecting it to happen that way. But as soon as I saw him get baptized and after I sang for him and everything, I hadn't even talked to him before that, but I went up to him after everything and hugged him and I said, I forgive you. And that was for him, but also for me, because it's so important, you guys, that we learn how to figure out a way for you in order to forgive whoever it is that hurt you the most in your life, especially if it's triggering your eating disorder. My dad had a lot of problems growing up, and it caused a lot of pain for all of us in the family, and he knows that, and he owns up to it, and he in my mind has done his repentance process, and it's no longer, it never was actually my place to judge him. This is between him and God now. And I know I get a lot of comments from you guys trying to be really protective of me and saying, your dad is such an asshole, why isn't he in jail? Why isn't that mother effer in jail? Blah, blah, blah. First of all, he did go to jail, but that's not the point. The point is that if I can forgive him, I just hope that, I know you're trying to protect me, but just know that I have let go of that. I'm done with that. Since I said those words to him, I forgive you. And it's been the biggest blessing in my entire life. So, but thank you for watching out for me, but just know that that's, yeah, Anyway, so that's day 3 of Positivity Week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel for videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then this week, of course, I'm doing a video every single day, which is wonderful. But please leave it in the comments below. What are 5 positive things that have happened to you in the last week or month? I want to know what you've been through. I want you to leave it in the comments, and then I want you to go put it on social media if you do social media, and get people talking about the 7-day posy challenge. Here's the hashtag again, and keep going with it. It's certainly helping me on a week where I feel like I want to die every day. I'm not having a good week. I'm having a very hard week, but I'm trying to smile through it and really try and trick my mind into being happier, which works, you guys. Fake it till you make it works. I've experienced it countless times. So I'm just trying to, you know, and I already feel better talking about all this. Like, it just makes me feel good, and I promise it'll make you feel good, and you deserve to feel good. So, okay, so I'll see you tomorrow for another positivity video, and I love you guys very, 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 very much, and you are beautiful. You are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye.